Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is Greg FPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 5 video. Now today, we're going to be counting down the top 5 hardest Easter eggs to speedrun in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now if you guys enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribed if you're new, and turn on notifications if you haven't done so. That would be greatly appreciated, guys. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at the honorable mention spot is going to be Jack. Now the reason Jack is difficult is because you have to do a lot of different things when you're playing in a game. The current record holder, I Am Wolfie, currently has a time of 30 minutes and 51 seconds, and he also has the 2-player record with 29 minutes and 48 seconds. The crazy thing about this is he literally only has about a minute time difference, a minute faster with 2-player, which is crazy to think about. When you think about how close that time is, it really means that you have to go extremely fast. Now the crazy thing about this, guys, is like all the times on the zombie record list are so close, especially for solo. With Black Ops 3 being the last zombie game that a ton of people played, everyone was going for records in Black Ops 3. So the fact that Wolfie is still able to hold the Jack record even with so many people playing is absolutely ridiculous. So that is crazy and definitely deserving of the honorable mention spot as a super hard Easter egg to get. Coming in at the number 5 spot for the hardest Easter eggs to speedrun in Black Ops 3 is going to be Garage Crovey. Now the reason that this one is hard is for a multitude of different reasons. First of all, you're going to need good RNG. You're going to need to get the ray gun Mark 3s from the box pretty early, and also you need fast Groff modules so you can get on the dragon and grab the egg right away. Another thing that also plays into this is you need to get the dragon to blow fire at a good time, and also you need to get Valkyries basically on round 9 at this point, because the records are so close that if you have that extra minute of doing the Valkyries while the egg is cooling at the hatchery, then you're definitely going to be set. The current world record for solo is 38 minutes and 54 seconds by my buddy Maniac Killa, which is crazy. And as you add players, the time even dwindles down to the 4-player record, which is currently 31 minutes and 54 seconds. So it's definitely a very hard Easter egg to do, and a lot of the times are really close. They're within like 20 seconds, sometimes even less than 10 seconds apart. So it is definitely a very competitive leaderboard on zombie records, and all the top 10 spots on all of them are filled up. So it definitely means it's a good one to go for if you think you're good enough on Garage Crovey. Coming in at the number 4 spot is a map that was added within Zombies Chronicles, and that is ShangriLa. Now the reason that this one is so hard is not only do you have to get the wonder weapon, the 3179 JGB 215, but you also need to make sure that you get good spawns for the napalm zombie on round 5, which is the earliest that the napalm zombie can spawn. You need to spawn him right next to the tunnel so you can go right down right away in order to light the gas on fire coming out of the pipes. And it also requires a ton of teamwork. You always need to be communicating, because there are a bunch of different steps that you have to constantly do to make sure that you are going as fast as possible. So it is definitely one of the harder Easter eggs to do, and having a time of 11 minutes and 18 seconds and a 4-player speedrun is ridiculous. It only is 4-player, but still I don't see anyone beating that time for a very long time. And if they do end up beating it, it's going to take a ton of retries and restarts in order to get a perfect time like this. Coming in at the number 3 spot is the last map from Black Ops 3 Revelations. Now there are a ton of records and people going for this map with over 20 people on each category. It is definitely ridiculous. Now the current world record for solo is 32 minutes and 48 seconds, but when you add in 4 players to the mix, it's 18 minutes and 32 seconds. Now you need really good RNG, and you need people to know exactly what they are doing at the correct time. Now the biggest thing that plays into the time of this is what your route is when you're shooting the Apothecon Servant at the rocks, and also throwing the summoning key at the different things around the map that are kind of staples from other maps in Zombies Chronicles. Now, if you can optimize those times and make them ridiculously fast, then you're going to have a very good chance at this Easter egg. Now, the biggest thing, like I said, is definitely optimization, and that's what people do to get ridiculous times. The current solo world record, once again, is 32 minutes and 48 seconds by I Am Wolfie. And then when you get to 4-player, they have completely mastered that with Invisible Hole, Tatastic, Zane, and also I Am Wolfie. So they definitely know what they're doing, and it seems like the good players master one map in order to hold that record for a very long time. Coming in at the number 2 spot is a very hard map to master, and that is Origins. Now, currently the Mega Gobblegum world record time is filled by IL Steve IL, and he currently has a time of 1 hour, 1 minute, and 5 seconds. When you think about all the stuff that goes into the Origins Easter egg, like building all the staffs, getting good RNG when the robots come, also getting and making sure that you get the good foot when you're throwing the G strikes, there is a ton of stuff and RNG that can go into this. Also, you need to get the snow to be on a good round so you can get all the ice staff pieces. There is a ton of stuff that goes into this record, so when you can get a little over an hour, it's ridiculous. Now, the time dwindles down to 4-player being basically cut in half of the solo time with 33 minutes and 27 seconds, and that is a crazy time as well. So it's really cool to look at how and like they do this stuff so fast and look at the actual strategies that go into it. It is so crazy. These guys are super methodical when it comes to, you know, doing everything right at the precise moment. It's so cool to watch. And if you guys have never tried for an Easter egg, Origins is definitely one that you need to do after you've done a lot of other speedruns, because it is one of the most difficult. Absolutely. Coming in at the number 1 spot for the hardest Easter egg to speedrun in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is going to be Moon. Now, Moon is ridiculous for all the RNG that is required. A lot of these Easter eggs in Black Ops 1 require that you get certain things from the box, and that is definitely no exception for Moon. On Moon, you have to get the Zap Guns. You're also going to need to get QEDs and Gersh devices twice if you're playing solo, and you can only hold one of them, making it much more challenging. Not only that, but you also need to make sure that you get Excavator Pie to dig on Tunnel 6 at an early round so that you can get all the steps done and start filling up the MPD early. Now, the current solo world record time is 25 minutes and 23 seconds, and it seems like the fastest time after that overall in Moon is 2-player with 20 minutes and 52 seconds. When you get down to 4-player, it's 23 minutes and 9 seconds, and some of these leaderboards aren't even full because of how good the record currently is. For 3-player, there's only 2 records with Classic Gobblegum, so it definitely seems like it's a more, you know, definitely a tough Easter egg to go for. And currently in 4-player, there's only 7 spots, and the time goes from 1 hour and 7 minutes all the way down to 23 minutes and 9 seconds. So it is definitely a very hard Easter egg to go for. So I recommend, if you want a really good Easter egg speedrun that you can be proud of, I would recommend doing it on Moon, because it's one of the hardest to do, and there is so many research required in order to get good box luck and also to get Tunnel 6 to dig. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy the top 5 hardest Easter egg speedruns to go for in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. If you disagree with my list, or you want me to make a part 2, or if you want me to do one on a different category, definitely let me know down in the comment section. I really like making these, and I love doing speedruns whenever I have the time to do them. They are very hard to do, but once you get into the grind of going for something, it is super fun to continue to do, and I would definitely recommend it if you're getting a little bit bored of zombies and you want to go for something that's really competitive and really challenging. Now, once again, all these times came from zombierecords.com, so I don't know anyone else's record that maybe has a better time that isn't on Zombie Records. I just used that as a reference point for this video. And if you guys enjoyed, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribed if you're new, and also turn on notifications to stay up to date. I've been making top 5s every single day until World War II, so if you guys have any suggestions for top 5, you can also let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.